Everyone, welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Now Craig. Pass to Castle. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Reed sets a screen. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Here's Harper. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go. Back to Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Kuzma, that's good.
Yeah, give credit to Kuzma for taking the contact so well. Excellent work powering the shot through.
Now here's Castle. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Pass to Ball. The baseline J. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Towns can't get it to go. Here's Kuzma.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go. How about Castle? He'll take any chance he gets to finish with power.
Reed sets a screen. Left side Wells. Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Here's Harper. Castle outside. Out to Bridges. Towns on a screen. Down low. Over Reed. The shot by Towns, no good. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Bruins. Pass to Ball. Back to Caruso. Now here's Ball. There's the drive. Caruso outside. A perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
To the middle. To the paint. Pass to Harper. Screen by Bridges. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam!
And slicing and dicing the D to pieces on the attack. Harper has a good feel for when to drive.
And here's Ball. Back to Wells. Here's the 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Kuzma, left side. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Castle, driving to the basket.
Oh, and when Castle gets going to the hoop, good luck getting in front of him.
Ball right side. Can they get it? Misses at the rim. Three-pointer, Bridges. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up by 4. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 with
16.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
Inside. Here's Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
They keep cashing in when they have the room to run.
Pass the ball. High post Reed. Back to ball. And ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
Towns outside. To the left wing. Easy work inside for Towns.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Yeah, showcasing his athleticism on that jam. Harper loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Number 5.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Young with a nice take to the rim.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Pass to Harper. Back to Towns. Young looking over the floor. Young seeing the lane. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pass to Reed. Powell outside. To end the run. And Powell with the stuff.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Young. Powell pulls it in. And here's Powell. He'll bring it up for the Bruins. Trailing by 10. Reed sets a screen. Lets it go from deep. Powell, that's good. Powell's got 5.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there. And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Here's Ball, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Reed for 3. The kick out to Kuzma. Stolen by Kessel. Here we go, one-on-one. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Anthony Towns.
Thank you. Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Caruso outside. The kick out to Ball. Back to Caruso. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Caruso's got his third basket of the night. Here's Harper. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Yeah, sneaking around there down low. Dylan Harper got the bucket.
Ball outside. Pass to Caruso. Back to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Kuzma for three. A slam dunk by Reed.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
And so that's the end of the first half. Up by 12. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Tim, 1 year you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range, not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the three could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
And Williams drops them both.
He's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Pass to Caruso. Inside. Here's Reed. The kick out to Ball. 5 on the clock. Outside, Williams. Three-pointer. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Williams has got 5 points.
This is what Ball is known for, a selfless player who is terrific at facilitating the offense.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And Ball throws it down.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum. Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And here's Ball. He has 6. Left side, Williams. And some solid defense from Towns. Stolen by Reed. The kick out to Ball. Back to Williams. To the paint. Here's Reed. And some solid defense from Towns.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Kuzma. Back to ball. With the drive. Comes up empty down low. Here's Castle. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Castle's got 12.
What a statement from Castle tonight, proving to the league he's going to be a problem for years to come. And great job to establish position and square up.
Number 2, Dylan Harper.
Young with it. Give him 8. He takes it in. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside. Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Here's Young. The putback. Oh, the follow by Cat.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And it's Caruso penetrating. Here's Reed. Tries yet again. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
A minute 53 left in the third quarter. And so it's Reed with it. He brings it up for the Bruins. 15-point game. Ball taking his time here. And Ball throws it down.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Tim, you look at his career rate of assists per game. Trae Young, one of the most prolific passers ever to lace him up.
Yeah, B.A., despite the fact that he's known for shot making, it's his vision that sets him apart, and it's the reason you want the ball in his hands.
On the wing, Caruso. Kuzma for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. .41 seconds left in the third. Can't cash it in from close range. Now here's Williams. He's got 5.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
Here's Craig. Pass to Young. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
Ball outside. Down low. Here's Reed. 4 seconds left. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 16. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Castle outside. Kicks it out, Towns. Got a hand on it.
Yeah, Kuzma always on his toes on defense.
Outside Wells. Now Ball. Back to Wells. Pass to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Drives to the hoop. And Ball throws it down.
A phenomenal athlete. Ball's teammates love when he knifes inside and finishes with power. Yeah, just a vicious slam from Castle. You know, I have a feeling we'll see a few more of those over the next few years.
And they double up Ball. There's the screen by Kuzma. Outside Wells. Outside Reed. On the wing, Caruso. The 3. Hits the trifecta.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Pass to Ball. They set a pick. Here he goes. Outside Wells. Here's Kuzma. Back to Wells. The floater. Towns with a rebound. Pass to Harper. Back to Towns. Cleared away by Wells. Caruso, left side. Ball outside. On the take. Wells. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Castle for 3. No good there.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Towns. And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Appreciate the report, Allie.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game.
And that's an intentional foul. All right, Legs, when it comes to rim protection, other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
And that one falls for Craig. Up top, Young. Fearless from Young inside.
And that's what helps Young from that distance. It's the quick release. Very difficult to get a piece of that shot.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
George sets a screen. And Young, here we go. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
Very difficult to predict where Trae Young is going when he puts it on the floor, with that ability to change direction and change pace.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Wagner. Just 3 to shoot. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Young can't hit. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Bruins. Trailing by 19. Back to ball. And he drives in. Towns with a rebound. Pass to Harper. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
Caruso outside. Outside Wells. There's the screen by Kuzma. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Trae Young. Here's George. And the jam by George.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
His effort has been there since the opening tip. He is leading the way by example.
Here's Harper. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Bruins ball. Duke substitution. Number 5, Stephon Castle.
16 seconds left in the final quarter. And here's ball. And that's going to be a travel.
Duke ball.
Young with it. The visiting club takes the